here. Let me flip the screen so y'all can see. I am live at the Diddy trial. I am live. Okay, you guys. Yeah, there's Nika at night. Nika's getting into her bag, you guys. I am here. They're going Max, okay? They already having drama, you guys. That's Max's fault. I am live, you guys. There's so much drama. I'm waiting for a few people to get in. I'm waiting for some folks to get. Hey, y'all. I am live at. I don't know if y'all could believe it, but I made it. I can't believe I made it myself. Okay, you guys, it's already drama. I know you guys are probably listening to some people, but inner city press. So we're outside. We're not inside. So we can't go live from inside the court. Y'all already know that. So we are outside. People are gathering, talking, doing their thing, and basically, inner city press has let us know that there's already a juror that they're saying that it says we have received a note from the jury. We have juror 25 who we believe cannot follow your instructions. I would like to meet with the court about it. So that means that there's a juror already in disagreement with everything and not following the instructions. So, y'all, this is crazy. Okay. I'm gonna get it. Watch this. Yeah, you guys, hey Tammy, everything Tammy. Okay, let me see if I could get Tissa to say hi to us too. Let me see if I could get her to. Yeah, so juror 25 is not listening, you guys. We don't know what that means. So that means they're already off to a rocky start. Some people out here are already expecting that it's going to be a hung jury, just based. Oh, and I know you guys have probably already heard that the jury foreman is allegedly a black woman. So we're waiting to see. I got Gerald from the Carolina Beat. That's him right there. He's the guy that broke the Shanquilla Robinson case. I don't know if you guys remember that. It was a big deal, Shanquilla Robinson. Let me see if I could catch Tissa. Tissa, can I just get you? Hey, let me see you guys. I'm not good at this.
Hey, you guys. What's up, guys?
Listen, you guys, I remember. No, you can say it, Mama. I remember Tissa when you read me and said I was going to be successful on YouTube back in the day. You remember when you did your tarot?
Yes,
but she blew up, you guys. She blew up. It's good seeing you out here.
It was good seeing you too, Mama.
On all of your
Let me get ready to go live. It was good seeing you.
Hey, Tissa.
Everybody wants to get Tissa in the camera. Okay, Tissa's with Max, you guys. I got to get Tissa and Max.
Yeah, that's what I ran out to go live about it.
Did he say that he or she wasn't following instructions?
No, they said that the juror is refusing to follow the judge's instructions, either because there's only can be two reasons. Either for their own feelings or they don't want to follow the actual law.
And they're not going to kick him off for that. He doesn't.
They might. That's what they're arguing. They don't know.
He shouldn't say he don't want to follow instructions. He should just nullify if that's the case.
Yeah, listen, exactly, but that might be what he's going for by refusing to do that.
But he's not supposed to say he's refusing.
But maybe that's their interpretation.
But they have to decide, like, are you going to decide yes or no?
Okay.
And he said, so he sent, the poor woman sent the note out, the young girl sent a note out saying he's refusing to follow. So Diddy's team is like, no, just let it ride. See where it goes. And the prosecution, they might have to bring in an alternate, but I don't think the alternate was a good alternate for them to bring down. You know?
It's still
we'll
early.
See.
Okay.
What's your name, by the way?
Max.
Max, nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you. All right.
Yeah. So basically.
Okay, you guys. So the form, I guess it's the form, and they sent a note saying that the person is refusing to follow the jury instructions. See, I feel like that could be open to interpretation. Did the person literally say, I'm not going to follow the instructions? Because that would be a no-no, and that means that they could remove that person already. So we're already off to a rocky start, right? And the person saying that they're refusing to follow the instructions definitely means that they can't agree. So that's already leading a lot of people to say, and a lot of us were already speculating that there may be a hung jury. I mean, yes, everything, Tammy, thank you. I will give you the other one, but I'm holding my camera. But thank you. Yes, y'all. Can y'all get the likes up, please? Get the likes up. So yeah, that's kind of bad. Max is saying they should go move for jury nullification. I'm going to ask Max to further elaborate on that because that's something that he has studied, the jury nullification. But for a person to say that they're not going to follow the jury instructions, that's pretty crazy. Yes, you guys, please hit the like button. Y'all, we are out here smoldering. It is so hot out here. The family actually left not too long ago, so I guess they're just waiting. Maybe they just don't want to sit in there. They're not allowing us to sit in the courtroom at this point. You know, we have to stay outside and it's burning up out here. They told us that as soon as they hear something that, you know, they would send out a note or anything, but it is just crazy. Hey, let me get Sean G. Y'all, I was here for, this is Sean G. You guys, I follow him. I'm one of your followers in case you don't know it. But he's been out here from the beginning. I was out here for the first couple of weeks. Tell me what you think about that juror that said they will follow the instructions. What do you think about that?
Oh, is that what they just said?
Yeah.
I'm just not hearing about it. What they say?
You want to see it?
Yeah.
Come on.
I didn't agree with it. I didn't agree with it.
We had it pulled up.
They were avoiding on that. Well, I don't always agree with jury nullification, but
anyway, juror number, I believe it's 25, said that he or she would not follow the jury instructions, or he cannot, and they just announced that. So what are your thoughts on that?
Then it looks like we're headed toward a hung jury.
That's what I said. It's got to be a hung jury.
It's got to be a hung jury. And then Mark Agnifilo, Tenny Garagos, Alexandra Shapiro, Brian Steele, Nicole Westmoreland, Jason Driscoll, Xavier Donaldson, Anna Escobedo will immediately request that Puffy get a bail.
That's what I was asking. If
And
he
he
would.
will go home.
Okay.
And they will attempt to try him again, but how do you try him again? The evidence that you went through the first time was some trash. So this is the first I'm hearing. This is good news if you're a Puff fan.
That's what I said. I said it sounded like they can't even. It's a hung jury already. That's what it's like. But people are saying that they're going to try to replace that juror with an alternate. If this is true, what are your thoughts on that?
I don't. Who people like who in the comment section?
I don't even want to tell you who said it. I ain't even
They
gonna
don't know
say.
what the fuck they're
I ain't even gonna say who said
Nobody want to hear that shit. That's up to the judge, and that's probably got to be a whole nother motion done, a process between the defense and the prosecution. You know what I'm saying? So I don't put much weight in what nobody says who's standing out here, not even myself, because I don't know.
We don't know. There you heard it from Sean G. He's been out here.
I'm an in-courtroom observer since Cassie's testimony, and being an in-courtroom observer is very, very different than seeing it online or reading the transcripts in the Midwest or down south. When you're here and you feel the energy of the people, you see the vibrations and the body language of the witnesses, the body language of the attorneys, the U.S. attorneys, it's a whole different story, man.
It's a different story. I was here for the first couple of weeks. I live in California. I had to go home and I'm back. And I tried to follow it online with the tweets, but I could not get a feel for it because you can't understand the inflections and the voices, the emotions. Tweets don't give it. And a person can only tweet so much. So yeah, I couldn't even follow or really give real opinions. I had to base things on people that were in the courtroom, or that's how my commentary has been. And I've been following you too.
Thank you. What's your name?
I'm Celebrity ScandaLust.
Man, make sure you follow Celebrity ScandaLust. Support her.
Thank you.
And
make sure you follow Sean G. But I know you already.
So
Yeah, I know you already following him.
Peace.
Thank you.
If it's a hung jury or he gets acquitted, it's gonna be a hell of a party.
I already asked you this though. One more time for the record. Did you get your $10,000?
No, I didn't get it.
Okay.
She ran
there
her
we
mouth.
go.
I thought you did get it.
No, I
He didn't get it. Can you pull this up for me and show Inner
Sean
City?
G right here. Everybody
Inner
knows.
City, because he was trying to see that
Alright,
the
no,
comment.
take care.
Okay, you guys.
Guys, you know Sean G. So let me ask you a question.
What's up, y'all? How's it out there? What's your name?
Max Vault.
Okay,
Make
you
sure
guys.
y'all follow Max Bolt and share this video.
That's right.
Yeah.
Sean G, what's your opinions right now? You think we'll have a verdict today or tomorrow? Or do you think, because I know it's a problem with juror number 25.
Yeah,
Yep.
if that's a problem with juror 25, I mean, that's an issue. It looks like we're headed toward a hung jury, right? A hung jury is great, right? Because, like I was telling
Celebrity scandalous.
A hung jury, Puffy's defense team immediately files paperwork to get a bail and get him released.
Right. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
We've gone through the process, you know. So I think it's a good thing.
Yeah, because now the thing is, I don't know how true it is. They said the jury said I'm not following the instructions. That's legal, but he don't have to say that. Pretty much.
You guys are trying to record as well as pull up the note.
Not guilty. It's very
so Sean
legal to
can
do
see
that,
it
even though they
in a
can't
second.
instruct him to do that. But it's legal within his rights, he or she, to nullify. He don't have to say anything. Just vote however they want to vote, but they can nullify this verdict. They can nullify these charges if they want to.
Yeah, I'm not sure how it goes, man. I would just be purely speculating if I did say anything. But if there's issues with the jury already within the first 2 hours, I mean, that's not good for the prosecution. Yeah.
It's kind of good for him now. Well, how likely do you think the judge will let him out if it's a hung jury?
100%.
100%?
Because he's done everything they wanted him to do, right?
Right.
You know, and I understood, you know what, I never could understand before I came down here, why they wouldn't give him a bail. But as I came down and watched the trial.
Okay, so right where it's 19 minutes, you see it right there?
We have received a note from the jury that we have a juror 25, who we believe cannot follow your instructions. I would like to meet with the court about it. So what I thought, why they wouldn't give him a bail of $50 million, but when I came and I heard Cassie's testimony, I said, this is why he didn't get a bail, is because Cassie is still in love with him.
Yes.
And if he would have got out on bail and had his man call his man's phone to get another phone, nobody.
Because Sean, remember when they said, do you still love him? What did she say? I still have love for this. Yes. Yes. That's why they didn't give him the bail. Absolutely. Because if a man dog you out bad enough, you ain't got love for the past, you done. And it's easy to say. Absolutely.
It's protect.
Because I think it escalated beyond her control. She never expected it to go this far. Yeah.
She don't want him to get in trouble.
Yeah, and her husband don't know everything that happened between them. He found some things out in court that he did not know.
Right.
You said that.
Yes, he did.
Yes, he did.
Because we don't never tell on ourselves all the way. We just don't.
No.
So he found out when he was sitting there.
Yeah.
Yes.
He was a little disappointed.
Yep. Well, thank you both.
You're welcome.
Thank you, guys.
Where can we find you, John?
The podcast was sold on YouTube. The podcast was sold on YouTube, Instagram, and Spotify. The podcast was sold.
Thank
Thank you
you.
for blessing
Thank
us,
you.
John.
Thank you.
guys. That was
Okay.
the podcast was sold.
Okay, you guys. So there you have it. Everybody is out here doing their thing. You're hearing it from people that have been here since the beginning. They already find this side. It's already drama. So, I mean, we already know what it's going to be. And you guys, I apologize that I haven't been looking at sound. Oh, sound. I don't know what's going on with the sound. Okay. Should be okay. I apologize if I screwed up the sound for a minute. I'm sorry, you guys. I must have hit the wrong button. But Shanji was just talking about the fact that he has been here since the beginning. And he was saying that if you were here and like you can't get all of the emotions when you're reading tweets and everything, you really need to be in the courtroom. And I was agreeing with him with that. And he was saying when they asked Cassie, did she still love Sean? Did she hate him? She said no. And then when they were asking her, did she still have love for him or how did she feel? She said she had love for the past. And he was saying she jumped. Like she wanted, her husband was in the courtroom. But you could just tell it was written all over her face. And I'm not saying that he didn't do it wrong, but I think it was like a lot of relationships where things just get funky, right? And people fall out of love, but she pretty much, still has love for him. Okay, so you guys are saying you couldn't hear the men. Okay, I apologize for that. But his podcast is Podcast is called Sean G. He's been here since the beginning. He's been actually in the courtroom. I have been in the overflow courtroom, so I, didn't get to see verbatim like he has. So it's some people who have been out here, they've seen everything. Y'all get the likes up. We're just talking to different people. Everybody is out here. Some people went home, came back. We're waiting. Let's see. Jamil says, as this case keeps going on, I got a feeling Cassie's husband. Oh, you guys. Okay, now I'm not sure if this is legit. You guys, let me get over here in my space, okay? So what I have been hearing, you guys, is that Cassie allegedly, now there's some drama, you guys, they're saying people behind the scenes, people like to leak information. Some of it is not true, but they're saying that Cassie's husband allegedly has been blowing through her money. Max, can you talk a little bit about some of the stuff that you heard in terms of Cassie? Yes, Cassie's husband. Are you still live too?
With Cassie's husband?
Yeah, just
some of the stuff that I heard.
Yeah, about the husband and blowing through the money.
Oh, it's somebody's reporting on it that could be the case, that he's in Vegas and he's going through money and stuff, but I haven't confirmed it yet. I'm watching that situation, but I do know that he's out there. He got a project out there, right?
Okay.
He's like on a show or something.
Okay.
So I'm watching it.
I believe that's legitimate.
I'm watching it.
Okay.
And then somebody instructed her to move her assets.
I believe it. After that testimony, you guys, after all of this, because you guys got to think about it. I understand. I think the family's coming back too. Max, I think that's the family. In the black car right there, you see it?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think the family is coming back. Maybe they went to get food. I think that after he sat through some of the testimony, because you guys got to remember, Cassie didn't think this was going to go as far as it went. The feds contacted her, and as the Punisher said, along with a lot of other people, they were almost forced to testify. The Punisher said when they came to him, they said, do you have an attorney? Which means your ass could be in trouble. It's some stuff that you might need representation for, right? So I believe that after Cassie filed her suit, yes, she knew that it was humiliating to Diddy. She got her millions, so she was like, okay, that's cool. It is what it is. However, once the feds got involved, it's like she was possibly going to be charged. Everybody's saying that she got immunity. Now, people behind the scenes have told us that she got immunity. We don't know it for a fact because she never said it on the stand, but it sounds to reason that she did. Now, a lot of people are coming back. I don't know if they heard something, but people are all marching over. I don't know, something, mainstream media is headed back, so I don't know what's going on. But people have said that more than likely she got immunity, and that means that she was they could have put some criminal charges on her, so that's why she testified. You know, she didn't want to. She was, I would say, a light witness. A lot of the things, she reiterated a lot of the stuff that was in her complaint against Diddy. So it's not like we heard a lot of new things. Hold on, you guys. And just like with Jane Doe, same thing. I would say that she was more favorable to him because these women could have probably finished him, but they didn't. So she started, yeah, I do think it started for money, but I don't believe that she expected or wanted him to be arrested. I don't think that she expected that. The Fed said that they contacted her 2 weeks after. You think Cassie was, you would have never thought that. How many times do people sue people civilly and it never escalates to that? Remember, she did not file criminal charges on him. So I don't feel that she necessarily, okay, you guys, there's something going on. I don't know. It's just so much activity out here. Yep. But you know what, Azaria? You could say that it backfired, but I don't know that it, okay, in this sense, she got her money. She got her millions, and that's probably what she set out to do. But the other thing is that I believe it may have opened her marriage up for some things that her husband, that she hadn't fully disclosed. You cannot tell me, y'all ladies and men as well, people, human nature, you never tell 100% on yourself. I'm sorry, you just don't. You could tell a lot, but the whole thing about her naming the baby Frankie, which was her reputation did take a hit, but she didn't have nothing. They was living at her mother's house, right? Her and her husband. So reputation for what? What reputation she had? Like at that point, I'm not saying she was a has-been or washed up, but she was a has-been or washed up, okay? Hey, Foxy Brown. I used to love Foxy Brown with the ill nana. You couldn't tell me I was not Foxy Brown too. Can't have a criminal enterprise with one person. Diddy was the only one charged. Well, here's the thing, Foxy. It may be Christina Quorum as well. So we're thinking that Christina Quorum is going to face some charges as well. We're just waiting to hear because, you know, she hasn't come out against him and she hasn't had her day in court. And you know, she was his right-hand man, was his right-hand woman. So I think at some point she is going to be held accountable too. Azaria says, I'm wondering if the husband knew more than we think. You know what? When he was sitting in the courtroom, we saw him sitting in the back. He looked a little bit, he just looked in disarray. I'm just saying, he looked stressed. I'm sure it's hard because he was listening to the stuff that was going on, you know, with her talking about it. And to hear your wife talk about her relations with other men. And that was the day that we heard her say that after the men would ejac, you know, and then Diddy would rub, you know, like that, everybody gasped. And if I recall, he may have been in the courtroom. I can't remember exactly. I just remember seeing him a couple times. But he sat through a lot of that, you know. Snow Ape says, before this happened, people looked at Cassie differently. Now public opinion of her is more complicit than anything. I think so too, because I just think it's hard for you to stay with somebody for 10 years and not, and just act like, oh, it was all them. I had, you know, no accountability. Diddy did do some wrong things, for sure. But you guys know that's Laura Conlon from Planet.
Yeah, he told me.
Yeah. You know, y'all know we got to take a moment.
I'm gonna
and
go
look at
right
everybody.
now. So,
But
hey, have Sean come now too. Okay.
Let's see. Before this happened, people looked at Cassie. Yeah, I think now people look at her as like not that so innocent, and because she had options, she had choices, and I think once we heard, we do feel she was a victim for sure of something, but was she complicit? Absolutely. What we heard when we heard her talking about to the one guy, if you don't get that tape, I'm a KILLU, and the cursing and it showed a different side of her, which lets us know if you could get funky and dirty and down with it like that, you could get like that with Diddy as well. I'm just saying, you can't. And then the text messages where she talks about orchestrating the freak offs, you can't memorialize things like that and then not have us believe that you meant it. Like you just can't play both ends or both sides of the coin, right? So it's like, of course, to some degree, we think that she was complicit for sure. Let's see. Okay, you guys, I'm trying to look at. I just pray Sean and everyone involved repents and gives their lives to God. Yeah, if he gets out of this one, you know, he better change. Let's see. Let me see. Okay, y'all. So I'm trying to do. I don't have any moderators on here. So this person, some people say he's innocent, some people say he's guilty, but you don't have to spam my channel. So let me put you on timeout too. You can say it a couple times, but multiple times is unnecessary. But yeah, you guys, I'm going to come back because I'm going to try to see if I could go look at some of the tweets and get some updates, and I will be back. Y'all, it is burning up out here. So give your girls some likes, and I'll see you on the next video. Bye.